How are you?
Uh, Good afternoon, teacher. How are you?
I'm really good. How about you? How are you? How was your week?
I I am pretty good. I was working during the week.
Working a lot, right?
Yeah, working a lot. Yes, teacher.
That is so good. So I
What
can see
is the topic
your
for today?
home. Sorry, what did you say?
What is the topic for today?
We're going to be talking about the CIA part 3 and part 4. Okay, we're going to spend a little bit more time practicing, so it is going to be good. So far,
Okay.
you and me, right? I don't see the others here. Let's wait just for a couple of minutes if Jimena and Walton will come in the conversation, but that's okay. So you're home right now, right? That is your house.
So just waiting for them. Yeah, hello. La chica está saludando.
Yes, she's saying hi. So that's your home, right? Your home.
Talk
Or
about my home.
no, that is your home, right? Where you are right now, that's your house. Yes, right. That's so good. So you feel relaxed.
No, yeah,
We'll see.
teacher. Don't worry.
That's good. Okay, you there? No, you're not here. Okay, maybe the connection isn't that good for them, but it is okay. We're gonna wait just maybe one more minute, and then we will go with the class. Sorry for my cam because it just broke, so I'm not gonna have my cam for today's encounter. But it is okay. I need you to have your camera on, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's see.
my camera is working, teacher.
Yes, yes, your
Hello,
camera is working. Mine is not. Hello, who's there?
hello, Jimena. How are you?
Oh, Jimena, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Good to see.
Uh, Teacher, could you
Tell me.
see the message I put on the chat?
Yes, you were talking about Ana Maria, right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm just adding her to the conversation.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, don't worry. Okay, how are you? How was your week?
My week was very tired. I was very busy because I had a lot of tasks for the university, but it was good. Yes.
Okay. How many courses do you have registered for this
Uh, I
semester?
have 7.
7, that's a lot. You have a
Yes.
lot of work to do, so that's good. Okay, I see you're in a dark place, really dark one. There's no light in there.
Oh, okay.
No, but that's okay. I'm just saying you don't
Okay.
need
It
to
doesn't
move.
matter.
That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, a bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I see you're in a
Okay. Okay.
metro. It's okay, don't worry. Okay, Ana
Ah,
Maria. Hello, Ana Maria.
Hello.
hello.
Hello, how are you? Can I have your
Fine, thanks.
camera on, please?
Yes. Give me a minute, please.
I think we're gonna miss Adriana for this encounter, okay? Because she was doing something that I really don't remember now, but it is okay. Okay, so welcome. Ana Maria, thank you for coming. So later on, I will ask you
Thank
some
you.
questions, but yeah, we're going to go directly to the class, to the lesson, because it is already 3:05, okay? So we're
Yes.
gonna get to the lesson. Okay, did you receive sorry for the cam. I was telling George that my cam just broke, so I wouldn't have it for today, but yeah, since I can see your faces, it is perfect, okay? So don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm here, don't worry, and that's okay. Okay,
Mhm.
so we're going to start. You received the links for the videos about CIA part 3 and part 4, right? Did
Yes, I did.
Okay, you did. Did you watch the videos?
I did it. Yes.
Okay, what about you, Ana Maria? Did you watch the video, sorry?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay, so Jimena, tell me something
Yes.
about the first video, about the CIA part 3.
Okay. In part three, Paul said that it lasts 4 minutes. About. Uh, and he explained about as the steps or the stages in the task. It's about this part is about uh, the person who is I don't know the word. Ay, lo olvidé. La persona que lo está entrevistando se me olvidó la.
The examiner
Examiner.
or
Eso, the
interlocutor.
examiner. Yeah. He in this point the task is about talking with the classmate with the partner. Partner is the word, and it's important to sound natural through the conversation. It's important to know that in the part three, the partners are talking each other. It's not looking to the interlocutor, to the examiner, but the classmate, no, but the partner who is with me, for example. Mm, in this part, they give us a question and with for example four options in the example it was about the things that people can live without, for example television, cell phone, credit
Card.
card, etc. Yes,
Okay.
and
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Ana Maria, would you like to add something to that?
No, well, those that kind of the part of the exam that Jimenez is talking about, it's about the explaining, talking to your partner about a topic, and trying to explain in 2 minutes uh, all the activities that are given, the options that they are giving to you. So he says that if you can talk about all of them, you can talk of some of them, but deeply, like with the right grammar structures and with the knowledge of the topics. So if you can talk about all of it, you can choose the ones that you know more or that you can explain better. So he says that you're trying to use those 2 minutes to talk to your partner instead of watching to the examiner because the relation right now or the focus of the conversation is with your partner and not with the examiner. So that's why you have to.
Okay, that's all. What about you, Jorge? Do you want to say something else about the CIA part 3?
Okay, the video talk about how we are going to have speaking, and the most important here that we need to organize the ideas because the time is not so long, the time is so short. But that is very important that before to present the test to prepare any topics. But the test was excellent.
Okay, that was good. So what about part 4, George? What can you tell me about part 4?
The passport, the passport. I don't remember.
Okay, that's okay. Ana Maria, tell me something about part 4, about the
Okay, in
video.
part four, it's also related to talking to your partner, and they're going to give you a question where you need to discuss it, and you need like to agree at the end or having a conclusion with your partner, or if you don't have a conclusion, then you have to explain your arguments about it, and then each of you can say, well, I don't agree with it, I'm gonna keep my opinion, and then the other person is going to do the same. Or if you're going to have a conclusion that is the same for both of you, then you can explain to the examiner about the topic that they're asking you.
Okay, Jimena.
okay, the difference between this part and part three is that here the examiner is included. It's a three-way conversation, and even if the examiner is asking you, the partner can talk about, can include in the conversation, um, even if they, even if the examiner is not talking to him. So it's
Good.
a three-way conversation.
Yeah, that's so good. Okay, thank you so much. So, do you have questions or any doubts about the procedure of part three and part four? Is everything clear? Because the idea for this encounter is that we're going to practice a little bit about part three and part four. So the idea is to get you talk. Do you have questions? Do you have doubts? I see there is a lot of noise. I don't know who's the guy or the person, but I think it's you, Ana Maria. Maybe you can mute your
Let me check.
microphone. Yeah, just
Yeah.
for a while. You can mute it and let us check who's there. You go. Wow, that was so good.
Mm.
Thank you, Ana Maria. It was you, but that's okay. So as I was saying, so the idea is to practice. Okay, so we're going to practice a little bit. So remember, part three is about 4 minutes. Then it is divided into different sections. Okay, first one it is about 2 minutes for tasks, for questions. Okay, you will have several prompts in there. So one question and several prompts. Then after the prompts that you were talking about, you're done talking about them, right? You will have 1 more minute for a conclusion. Okay, so that is all about. Okay, it isn't that hard. Okay, so you have to agree, disagree, help your partner, just as Paul said, listen to your partner. You have to use really good range, a wide range of vocabulary. You don't need to reach a conclusion just in the beginning, that you could do it at last. Okay, and you only have to give reasons. Okay, you do not only say, I think this, and that's it. You will have to add some reasons, okay, some arguments. So that is the idea for part three. Remember, 2 minutes for the task, and then you will have 1 more minute with another question, a concluding question, and then you will be able to get to a conclusion. Okay, so that is all about. It isn't that hard. I think part two it's kind of bit harder. It isn't that hard as well, but it is harder than this part three and part four as well. Okay, so that is all about.
Uh,
So is it clear? You can shake your head, Ana Maria, because you're without your mic, but that's okay. Okay, everything is clear, right? Okay,
yes.
that's good.
Yes.
That's good. So we're going to, yes, Jimena?
Yes. No.
Yes, okay,
I'm
all
good.
clear.
Thank you.
Okay, and also you have to remember this is where the funny really begins, okay? Because you're talking to your partner, not to the interlocutor or to the examiner. Here in the university, you will only have one that will be the examiner and the interlocutor at the same time. When you have the real exam, okay? For now, we're just practicing, okay? So remember, you're talking to your partner, okay? So you cannot make eye contact because of the screen, right? We are on computers and it is going to be through Skype. So you wouldn't be able to make eye contact, right? You wouldn't see, like, you cannot just stare your partner because it is in a screen, but show interest, okay, to what he's saying, okay? You can react with what he said. If it is something really clever, you could react to what he said. That is a good thing to do for the exam. And also in part four, it is easy as well because you will have some questions. It isn't that hard. You will get maybe 2 to 3 questions, no more than that, and you will have several minutes to talk about. Okay, it will last to from 4 to 5 minutes. So it is a good part of the CIS speaking oral section. Okay, so that's all. We're going to practice right now, and you have to remember that you will be timed. Okay, the interlocutor or the examiner will have a chronometer. So you have to be sure that you're giving good ideas, and also you have to pay attention to your time. Okay, we're going to practice a little bit and then we will give you some I will give you some tips and some ideas of how perform well this this part, okay? So now I'm going to share with you my screen. Let me just, oh my goodness, where is that? Okay, here we go. Let me just share with you my screen. We're going to practice part 3, okay? So let's start with George and Erica, okay? So I want you to be the partners or pairs. I'm gonna practice with you. Tell me when you see my screen. You see my screen, George?
Yeah, I can see. Okay.
Okay. What about you, Erica?
What are advantages and
You can
disadvantages?
unmute your microphone. Yes, that one. Erica, you can unmute your microphone. Is Erica there? Okay, Ana Maria, sorry. I was saying wrong your name. Maria, sorry for that. You can unmute your microphone, please. I need to hear you for this part.
Yes.
So George is going to be candidate A, and Erica is going to be candidate B. Okay?
And then
Yeah,
Maria.
Jimena.
Ana Maria, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, my mistake. Sorry. Okay.
Sure.
So we're going to practice a little bit. So remember, you will have 2 minutes to talk about the following questions and different prompts. And there you go.
I have a question, teacher. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
Before
Yes.
they start,
Yes.
we have 4 minutes in total. See,
Yes.
for two partners. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
You,
Thank you.
I mean, you will have, yeah, 4 minutes is the whole section, but it is divided while the interlocutor is talking. Of course, some seconds are gone there, right? Then you will
Okay.
have 2 minutes, precisely 2 minutes for the task. So you will have, let me just give you a review. You will have 2 minutes to talk about the questions here,
Mhm.
and then you
Yeah.
will have to relate it to this prompt, to this statement, okay? And that's it. That's all you need to do in 2 minutes. So remember, it is like a conversation with your partner. And okay, so
Okay.
after you're done, the interlocutor will ask you one more question. Okay,
Okay.
so he could ask which one of these is the best way to learn a new language. That will be the last question, and then you will have only 1 minute to reach to a conclusion. Okay,
Okay.
so okay, we're gonna practice. So George, I want you to start and then go ahead. So here is the question for you both. So what is the appeal of each of these jobs? Yeah, politician, football player, judge, teacher, and surgeon. You have 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Oh, are you start now
Okay.
or you give
Yes.
2 minutes, teacher? I have to talk now or you try to give me 2 minutes?
Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear. Yes. Go ahead now with the question and the prompts. Okay, go ahead. So what's the appeal? What is the appeal of each of these jobs? Remember, you're in pairs. Okay, it is you and Ana Maria. Go ahead. You have 2 minutes.
Can I start?
Of course, you're in pairs. Pair work.
Okay. So, what is the appeal of each of these jobs? Well, I think that from my point of view, the teacher, the appeal is that you get to share your knowledge with other people, younger most of the time. They're younger than you, so that's a great feeling because like
Ya
you
me
can see how they're getting it through the process, and that's one of the appeals of being a teacher. And the appeals of being a politician, I don't know, maybe they like the power to make decisions that can change their communities. And some of them are not good, and some of them are better. But I think that's the whole appeal, the power they have to make decisions that can change a whole community. And in being a surgeon, I think is the way you can save a life by doing that job. It's so important for you to do that. So I think it's those are the three ones that I think they have like a purpose on the rest of the community. What do you think, George?
Okay, I according with you because the role of the teacher in this moment is very important. But sometimes it's a difficult when we have different situations. For example, when you have two students and the teacher tried not to get a discuss between them, that the teacher has to I don't know how do you say when the
Okay,
people.
thank you. Okay, thank you. That was 2 minutes and a little bit more. Okay. So that was good. Thank you, Ana Maria, because of the way you started the conversation. That was good. So, but please, I want you to remember you only have 2 minutes. So you have to be aware of your time. Okay. You have to be ready to talk about the, I mean, you don't have to be rushing to the 5 prompts, right? But at
Por
least you
favor.
have to talk about more than one because you only, yeah. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it is important for you to, yeah, to understand your own time. Okay, it is only 2 minutes. There are several of these jobs that you can talk about. So politician, for example, or football player, and also judge. Okay, so remember, if you only take 1 minute, if you take 1 minute talking about only one specific thing, for example, teacher, then you only have 1 minute to talk about the rest of the prompts. Okay, so you have to be, yeah, you gotta do more than that. So
Okay.
that was good. You did well. It was good. I couldn't understand too well, Ana Maria, because of the connection. I don't know if you're in the right place, but sometimes it was broken, your sound broken. Okay, but that's okay. But I think you did good. Okay, so we are going to do it with the same. Now I want Ana Maria and Jimena. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
let's practice again. Okay, I'm not gonna give you another question for the conclusion. I'm going to do that later, but yeah, for now we're going to start over. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
okay, here we go. So remember, you're in pairs. So Jimena and Ana Maria. And now I will give you the following question in different 5 prompts, and you will have to talk about it for 2 minutes. So what is the appeal of each of these jobs? So I want you to start talking and go ahead.
Okay. It's the same question. Okay.
Same thing.
Okay. What is the okay? Teacher, as the profession I choose, it's a profession to help people to give some tools, for example, for the children to learn to give the opportunity to take advantage of tools in life to be a person in life. Football player, I think it's a good job where people admires you, people knows you. A judge is it's a person that can help and can define the this time of people when it's mm, I I I confused. I am confused. But I think that politician is a great responsibility. Politician is a person who has in her hands the opportunity to change life in laws and to make differences in the society. So
Okay.
what
I
about
agree
you?
with you. I agree with you when you talk about politicians because they have like a lot of responsibility in making changes in our society. But I think also judges are important because they need to evaluate a person's behavior according to the laws that we have, and they have to decide whether they're going to be punished or not, and whether they are guilty or not. So I think it's a very hard job to do because you have a lot of responsibility. I think in all of those jobs you get
Okay,
to.
thank you. That
Okay.
was good. Okay, now, which one of these jobs would you like to get for your personal life?
Okay.
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 I think I got the teacher profession
Which
because
one? Yeah.
the
Okay, which
teacher
one of
one.
these? Yes, which one of these jobs? Okay, do you hear me
Okay.
well now? Okay, which one of these do you personally will get? Which one of these would you like to work?
As a teacher,
It
I
all
think I would like
depends.
to
If
work.
okay, as a teacher, okay, go
Yes.
ahead. You have 1 minute. Remember.
Okay. Okay, I would like to get as a teacher because I like the way I can interact with other people and I can share my knowledge with them and they can share their knowledge with me. So it's like a feedback process all the time. So, Jimena, what do you think?
I would like to be a teacher too. I am preparing for this because we have the opportunity to help students to to give a different looking for the world, and to give them the opportunities and the tools to acquire knowledge. So it's important our profession.
Yes, and I think it's the first profession of all of the rest of them. So I think it's a very important one because you teach the other how to be a politician, how to be a football player instead, and how to be a surgeon. So I think it's a very important one, and it makes a lot of difference in society. So I
Yes,
will
it's very
choose
Thank you so
teacher.
much. Thank you so much. Okay, that
okay.
was good. 1 minute. That was quite better. Okay, so remember, okay, again, for example, for you, Jimena, you talked mm, around 1 minute and 30 seconds for the first part. So remember, you only have 2 minutes, and
Okay.
if you then you're leaving Ana Maria without something to say, okay?
I'm
You only
sorry.
got 30 seconds. That's okay. We're
All right.
practicing. That is
Okay.
why we are here. Okay, we're practicing. That was good. And also, you did something good, Jimena. You answered to the question. Okay, what is the appeal? What is the attractive? Why is it attractive? Okay, of each one of these jobs. Okay, the most interesting thing of the jobs. That was so good. You did it quite good because you answered the question. Okay, so that is going to give you a high mark when you get the real exam. Okay, so I want you to, yeah, and also the arguments. So good arguments. Okay, as a teachers we can change people's worldview and so on. Right, that was good. And
Okay.
also Ana Maria did a good job of as well. Where, well, when you talked about the politician, it was a really good argument, but it wasn't what the question was about. Okay, it was
Okay.
really good. Good pronunciation, good argument, good idea. You structure them well, but you have to remember that we have a question here, so it is important to stick to it, and then you could give some more, yeah, ideas about it. But that was good. Okay,
Okay.
that's why we're here. We're practicing. So you have to remember first, you will have a time to talk about this, right? 2 minutes. Then when the 2 minutes, yeah, are done, then the interlocutor will ask you one more question. That is the procedure. You have to remember that. One more question to conclude, okay? So yeah, Ana Maria, you did right there. That was good because you gave a really good conclusion. Okay, you stated that teacher is the best of those jobs. Okay, that was good. This is not a debate. Okay, so that was good because in a debate, maybe the pro team will tell you, well, I don't think so, in my opinion, in this, but that was perfect. You did so good, Ana Maria. I just wanna say that. Okay. So you have to remember about the time, okay? I'm a little bit worried about it because the interlocutor will stop you, okay? And if you didn't finish talking about the different prompts, that is going to be a problem. Also, you don't have to do the opposite. Okay, remember, you don't have to be rushing. Okay, surgeon, it is an important thing because if he doesn't do it well, then he will kill people. Teacher is so important because you know what I mean. You don't have to do that. Judge is important because of the laws and all of the requirements. Blah, 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 blah. Football player, I think it is so good because you can become famous. So that is the appeal of it. And politician, maybe you could have money. So that okay, you don't have to be in a hurry, okay? You don't have to be rushing through the five different prompts. I mean, if you don't do it, the five different prompts, it's okay, but at least you have to talk about four of them, okay? That's important for you to know. And
Okay.
also, yeah, give yeah, a good range of vocabulary. I think you have a really good range of vocabulary. So yeah, the most important thing here is the procedure, okay? The time. Time is everything. Do it, okay? So we're gonna practice
Okay.
again. And now I want Jorge and Jimena. Okay? So
Okay.
you're the team. I will give you another one. Okay, I think we did that. Okay, this one is a really good one. Okay, remember, you will have 2 minutes to talk on your own about the following question. What might people have to consider when making these decisions? Finding a job, getting married, moving to another country, starting a family, choosing a university. You have 2 minutes, 2 minutes to talk on your own. Go ahead.
Okay. Jorge, can I start? Can I start? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I think it's very important to think about that starting a family, getting married, and are very related. I think that it's important to think about in economic resources and the possibilities I can to have a house, to have resources to maintain my house, to maintain my family, and it's important for choosing a university to think about the things I can do, the things I want to do in my future. So for finding a job too is it's important too. So what about you, Jorge?
Okay, and according with you, because it's very important when you are going to start a family to have a lot of money, because nowadays it's so difficult. Because the first something that you try to do is to pay the rent, but there are many people nowadays don't think about that. They start a family without things about that kind of problem they are going to get in the future. About the university, for me, I am according with you because it's better that the people who wants to go to the university is better that before to think about what they decided to study, because there are many people when they are studying in any career, they are in the middle of career and after deciding to continue with that career. For that reason, it's very important that before to study one career, you decided what do you want to do, and after it's better to save some money because nowadays university in our country is so expensive, but there are many cooperative.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you so much. Which one of these do you think is the hardest decision to make?
Okay. I think it's getting married. Personally, I think that if I have the opportunity to go through another country for studying English, it was a great idea. But when I think getting married is very important because it's a decision for all my life. So it's very hard. What about you, Jorge?
Okay, in this moment to move in another country, I decided when ending in this year, I decided to go to Switch because my best friend, my lover friend, is living there and decided to go there and to get married. And I wanna get married in that country because I get in touch every day with him, and we decided to get married in that country in Switch.
Okay,
Hmm.
Okay, it's great.
thank you for that. Okay, so thank you for that. That was good. Way better, way better. Okay, some important things. Remember, again, okay, you have 2 minutes, so try to do one more, okay? You could do better, okay? One more, it will be awesome, okay? That will be
Okay.
outstanding. But yeah, you did good. Just saying you could do one more, okay? Remember not talking too long about one. For example, getting married, which is one of the most important things ever. But also, yeah, try to remember that also you have finding a job there, and yeah, you did good. That was good. Remember, George. Remember, I agree. Okay,
I
I
agree.
agree with you. So that's one of the commonest way to say it. Okay, I agree with you. I completely agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. Okay, we don't say I am agree. That's bad. But you said something like accordingly. I don't really get the exactly word, but you could say yes. You could say I agree or of course, sure, yeah, fair enough. I guess I see your point. Okay, something like that. That was good. Yes, thank you. And George, remember, I asked you one last question but you didn't answer it. Okay. The question was which one of these decision is the hardest? Okay, the hardest one. That was the question. Okay, which one of these is too hard, too difficult to make? So Jimena did well. She said getting married because moving to another country. Okay, that's something right easy to do. Some terms. Yeah, and yeah, you didn't answer the question, but that was good. Okay, I'm just giving you some corrections for you to do. But I think you will do great. Okay, I think you will do great because you have a really good range of vocabulary. Also, George has a really good structure when you talk. You have a really good structure. Just remember some specific words, okay, and some specific things there. But you did a good job. So now we're going to move to part four, practice a little bit more of this. And remember, okay, part three, here we're not going to do so, but in the exam, part four is related to part three, okay? So if here you were talking about finances, let's say, then part four is going to be about also somehow about finances, okay? So you have to take that in mind, okay? So we're going to practice part four, okay? Now I want you to let's practice this, okay? Not this one. Let me look. Okay, we're going with this, okay? So now here, remember, you will have around 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 to 5. And here, I won't do pair work, okay? There in the exam, you will have to do pair work. But here, because you are three, we're going to practice, okay? The three of you at the same time, okay? So one question, the first question will be for the three of you. So there you have to, yeah, you have to interact as well, okay? Just as Jimena said, it is like a three-way conversation, okay? So, but it
Okay.
is for the three of you, okay? We're going to practice that way. But in the exam, it is going to be only in pairs. But now we're going to practice in a different way, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah, we're going to do this. This is really good. So, let's start, okay? Anyone could start. So, here's your question. You will have several minutes to talk about it. Which is more important for young people nowadays, going to college or getting a job?
Okay. Can I start? I think it depends on the money. Today, people as me needs to get a job to pay the university. So it's very important to have the resources to do it. But if I had the opportunity, I would like to go to the university without working. So what about you?
Well, I think that for young people nowadays, they would like to have money on their own and stop asking for their parents because they want their independence. So I think they go straight to get a job, and then through that experience, they find a way to get into college to get better in the job they are already doing. So because they want an stability, talking about money, that's what they matters more. nowadays. So I think they go straight to getting a job and then they think about getting a professional degree in order to have an experience and or to get a better pay if they have the bachelor's. So I think they go first on getting a job.
Yes, it's true.
What
What
about you,
about you,
George?
Jorge?
Okay, nowadays in our country, it's difficult that the young people go to the university. For that reason, our country has another opportunity. In this case, we have SENA. SENA, the students can study free and they have the opportunity to be a technologist or technician, depending on the formation that they going to choose. But for me, is that my decision.
Okay. Some people say that students have an easy life. What do you think?
Not true. Not true. Okay, I mean, it all depends also because, as Jimena was saying, there are students that are also working at the same time, so it's not an easy life. When you're only studying, then you get some more time to do your assignments or your homework and everything else. But when you're working and you're also studying, the things are a little more complicated and you don't have enough time to do both at the same time. So you have to like plan and schedule to create the time for everything that you need to do and fulfill. So it's not an easy life.
Yes, you have to be so autonomous to divide the time between your work and between the studies. In my case, it's important to have to have division in the time, to have this schedule, as you said, to separate the tasks and to complete all the tasks I have to do. What about you, Jorge?
Okay, in my case it's very different because I have seen many cases in at Sena, and I can see many students who are studying technology, which they just finish that formation, they decided to work, and they had the opportunity while they are working, they paid at the university, depending on the formation that they are going to get. For that reason, for me, it's better that the first student has one knowledge and after get one job because they can do it working
Okay.
and study at the university because I have seen that cases in at Sena.
Okay, one more question for you. Should everyone have the chance to go to university, whatever their age?
Yes. Yes, yes. I mean, it's a right. Your education is a right, and whenever you have the time or the money, either you are 19 or 29, you have the right to get an education and to go to college, as you can. Nowadays, right now, we're doing online classes, and then you can also have the physical classes, like going there into the environment. So you have options to do it. No, it doesn't matter if you are 18 or you are 30. I think there is a right to get an education.
Yes, I agree with you because knowledge never stops. So all the people have the opportunity to learn in life, and all the people should have the opportunity to go to the university or to take advantage of the opportunities at Sena or anywhere anywhere. So you good right, George.
Yeah, and I agree with you because nowadays we have different possibility where the student can get knowledge in any career that they decided to study. Okay, yeah, I'm according with you. Okay, very
Okay,
good.
that's great.
Thank you. That was so good. This is easier, right? It was
Yeah.
easier than the last one. You did awesome, okay? Even with your
Thank
Thank
time.
you.
Yes, you took it properly. Remember, I agree. I am accordingly. It doesn't make too much sense in English, okay? That's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Um, that was good. Ana Maria, really good English and also good arguments, face-to-face environment, classes, and so on. That was so good, okay? Thank you
Yes,
also,
that's great.
Jimena. Jimena, you did a really good job as well, giving your own ideas and also developing the ideas. That was so good. You have to develop your answer, okay? Not only
Okay,
yes,
thank you.
know, I agree with you, but you developed it. That was good. And George, also you did a good job. You can also intervene, okay, here in the conversation. If let's say that Jimena and Ana Maria they didn't bring you into the conversation, that's okay. You can intervene politely. Oh, that what you said there, I think is so important because this and that, okay? But yeah,
Okay.
that was good. You're going to do it in pairs. So let's practice a little bit more, okay? Let us
Okay.
practice. We're going to do it again. I mean, do you have questions so far about part three and part four, or everything is clear?
I think it's clear for me.
I
Okay,
think
that
so.
is so good. Yes, Jimena.
Yes, it's clear for me too.
Mhm.
Okay, George, what about
Yeah,
you?
teacher,
Also clear for you.
it was clear for me too. Yes,
It
teacher.
was clear.
Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. So here we go. Let's practice a little bit with. We're gonna practice
Practice.
with these ones. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Let's practice. Okay. So anyone could start. Okay. I will have here the chronometer for you. So here we go. How long do you think a course at college or university should last?
Well, I think it all depends on the degree that you want to to do, because there are not easy degrees, and there are not we are not in a rush to get out of college. I think it's more important when you get the whole program, do it, and then you can have a better knowledge of it, instead of having like short programs that may not cover all the activities on all the topics that you need to know when you're doing a degree. So maybe between 4 and 5 years, it will be like a good time to do a degree and a course.
I agree with you, Ana Maria. The course or the degree could last 4 or 5 years because it's important to have a good preparation. We have to have the knowledge in all the courses and in all the areas that we are studying it. So it's important to have a good preparation.
Yeah, well, I think I misread the question because it says how long do you take a course at college? So each of the areas and each of the subjects, how long I think each will last, and as well it depends on the topic, and I think it can be from 1 to 4 weeks to a whole semester. So it depends on the topic that you need to work and or emphasize, that you should decide how long the area or the subject should last.
George.
Okay, I think that there are some universities, but they don't have some subject that is for me is not very important inside that depend of the career that the university have. There are many people call that kind of subject costuras. You understand me? That
Yes.
is not very important. For that reason, the career is very long. But for me, it's better that the university tries to choose what is the most important subject that the student tries to study, because it's
Good.
better when just finish the career, he is going to continue to work and it's help in his job. Yes.
Yes, it would great that the universities take into account that subjects that are not that are called in our spaces as relleno, for example. So
It's that, yes, I am agree with you because nowadays there are many university. I don't know what happened there. If you want to get money or I don't know, but when you see the pencil, but there are many subjects that one of them is not necessary for your career. You okay?
yes.
Yes.
That's why I said that
O-
it depends on the importance of each of the courses. So it can last from 1 week to four, or the whole semester if you need it.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Do you think it's important to study academic subjects, or should students only learn vocational skills?
I think they are both important, but I think you need to focus on what you need the most when you're studying it. So if you need to focus on academic, then your credits and all the subjects might be on that field. And then if you want to focus on your vocational, then it has to be in that way. So it depends on your what do you want to do and what do you want to emphasize.
Yeah, yes, I agree with you. It's important to take into account that what are the subjects you are good in, or you are me. What do you need to focus and to get improved? So it's important to take into account this.
Okay, in my case, I think it's very different between you because I think, for example, in my case at Sena, the students going to study only that they want to prepare because when the apprentice get to Sena is to prepare that student for the factory. For that reason, they learn vocational skills. Yes, not necessary to study a lot of subjects. No, that the factory needed. For example, technical at the computer, the student only study necessary subjects. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. That was good. Okay, thank you. That was quite good. Okay, you did really good job. So let me just say some specific things.
Okay.
Ana Maria, you did really good. You corrected yourself. I mean, not corrected yourself. You addressed the topic in another way. That was so good. Okay, because the question was about courses. Okay, how long do you think a course at college, okay, or university should last? That was good, and also
Oh,
that was, but it was good. And Jimena also did a good job there. And yes, you were, yeah, you agreed, the two of us, the two of you, sorry. And George, you hit the nail on the head. That was so good what you did, okay? Because you brought some different argument, a different opinion, and you said, yeah, maybe they last too long, right? And then you also answered. You said, I think that universities shouldn't waste our time that much, right? Because we see so many courses. Not your words, this is my words, but I'm just repeating what you said in a different way. That was good. That is going to give you high mark in your exam because you argued something important and then you also provide somehow a resolution, like an answer, like a response. So that was good. Okay, you don't have to agree to everything that your partner is saying. That was good, George. You did it right and politely. It didn't sound tough or yeah, like if you were cursing someone. No, it was so good. So I just want to say that. Remember to not use Spanish. Okay, if you don't know a word, that is going to give a low mark. If you don't know a word, please, the interlocutor doesn't know what's in your mind. Don't worry. You don't have
yes.
have to take it out. That's okay. Okay.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes. Wait. Let me just finish
In
my
that
point.
case, what do we have to do?
Yeah, George. Yes, you will have to search in your mind for another word. For
Mm,
example, if you don't know how to say feeling classes like clases de relleno, that's okay. You don't need to say it, okay? Because I don't know what's in your mind. You just switch it, okay? Change it. Try to do a different thing, or bring
mm,
a simple word, okay? Filling classes.
okay,
That's, yeah, that's hard because we're thinking in this in Spanish there, so maybe we don't do the translation in our mind properly. So you don't need to say it, okay? You can describe easily. So I think there are many tricky classes. Let's say tricky classes that we don't need it. That's okay, okay? But do not
Okay.
use clases de relleno. Please don't do that. Never again.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
that is
teacher,
good.
sorry,
thank you.
teacher. Sorry.
Yeah,
We are
but
learning,
yeah,
teacher.
you're
We are
so good.
learning.
Yes,
We
you're
are
so good.
learning.
I'm just saying, you're really good. Okay, so remember to
Thank
do that.
you.
For example, once a student said, I always wanted so badly to learn. What is this instrument? Sorry. sorry, how do you say bateria? Oh my goodness, you don't need to do that, because I don't know what's your instrument. I don't know what you're talking about. So you could also say, uh, I mean, if you don't, let's say guitar, okay? I know that word. I mean, don't lie, do not lie, but try to do a different theme, okay? Look for
Okay.
resources in your mind, okay?
Okay.
But that was
Okay.
good. Okay, I just want to congratulate you. You did really good. You also got better with the time. That was awesome. Okay, let me give you
Okay.
just
Thank you.
some more tips, and then we'll finish it with the lesson. Okay.
Okay.
So remember, you have to react to your partner's idea. Okay, you have to show interest with what your partner just said. Okay, you don't need to rush through all the topics. Okay, without analyzing them. Okay, so it is like going just as fast as you can, la 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 la, la, and you didn't analyze. Okay, you don't need to do that. Okay, if you only talk about three topics, three prompts, that's okay. Four, it is okay. Okay, that's quite better. Okay.
Okay.
Also, yeah, that's something important for you to know. Okay. But yeah, besides that, I think you're gonna do great. So let me just, yeah, let me give you something that we're gonna need for next encounter. I will stop sharing my screen. And next encounter, we're going to be doing a activity about debates. Okay. So here I'm going to set the pro team and con team. Later on, I will tell you who is going to be the pro team, okay, and then the con team. But yeah, now I will give you the topic or the argument, okay. So I will paste it. I will put it here in our chat box. So this is the pro team, okay, and then the con team is going to defend to the following idea, okay. Here is in the chat box. You can check it later on, okay. Later on, I will tell you who's going to be the pro team, okay, and con team. Later on, not now. But you have here the subject, the idea, the argument, so you can also research on internet and get some ideas about it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So remember to take the listening quizzes there in Edmodo app. That is important because it is 10 points, right, of the 20 that you're getting here. I think that's all. Thank you so much for coming. I will try to fix my camera. Let's see if it works, but if not, that's okay. The important thing here is
Okay.
that I can see you. Okay?
Okay, teacher,
Okay,
Okay.
that
thank you.
was all. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you
See
so
you
much.
soon.
Thank
Goodbye.
you, teacher.
Bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
See you on
Bye.
next
See
Sunday.
you.
Bye.